Hi, it's Vicki, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here for a while, thank you so much for coming back. Can't talk. I never can talk. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe someday I'll get good at this. But I want to thank you again so much for stopping by and seeing me. Today I'm doing a look that's kind of a quick out the door look for me. For some of you it may be too much, but for me it's just enough. It's not too much, and it's just enough to make it look like that. I did try just a little bit. This is for the hot weather. It gets very humid here in North Carolina. It already is very humid. In the mornings it's running 90 to 95% humidity right now. So we're already into, you know, the high humidity, but soon it'll be even worse. And I know you say it can't get much worse than that. Yes, it can. Because what happens is the dew point goes up. It makes it even worse. You feel like you're walking out into rain when you're really not. Anyway, I already done my eyes when I started doing this video because I had some trouble. I filmed it 2 other times before. So I just kind of left my eyes the way they were so you could just see me do my face, because I'm concentrating more on my face anyway in this video. Just showing you how I use a powder foundation in the summertime, because my face breaks up a lot if I use heavy liquid foundations when it gets really warm. So that's why I wanted to show you how I do a powder foundation, because so many people that when they get older think they can't use a powder foundation, but they can. And I'll kind of explain to you what you can do to, if you have dry skin, you can use a couple of other ways to prime. You can use an oil primer, or you could use a really satin BB cream that had some sunscreen in it. Sunscreen, not sunscreen. I also show you the LisaLisaD Christian Audette collab, the lips. That's what I have on now. This is a fantastic formula. The packaging is awesome. I do wish she would come out with some pinks or mauves. I'm more of a pinky girl than I am more toward browns, so I'm hoping that she'll do another collab and she'll come out with pinks or mauves, because that's really my go-to. I mean, I do use some browns in the summer, but I just prefer pinks. So anyway, if you want to keep watching this video, please do so, and don't forget, if you've not subscribed, to please subscribe, and make sure you click the like button. If you want to be notified of all my videos, click the bell. I understand that you don't want to click the bell for everyone, but since I'm not really on a schedule, it might be better if you click the bell, and that way you'll know when I'm uploading. Hopefully by about mid-June, July, I'll know more of a schedule I can be on. I'm trying to get on a schedule, but right now I'm still not there. But again, I thank you so much for all my new people here. I know some of you came from Twitter yesterday or Tuesday when I put up my little introduction. I'm pretty sure Jen Love Reviews shared it, and that's probably what got most of you. So I want to thank Jen for sharing it, and anyone else that may have shared it or retweeted it, I appreciate so much. So again, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, we're going to try again to film part of this video. I've already done my eyes, and what I did with my eyes was I used the Color Tattoo as my base. This is Sleek and Spice. That's what it looks like. And on top of that, I just put a layer of Balm Desert from the Balm. This is a blush or eyeshadow, whatever you want it to be, bronzer. And then I lined my lids. My top line, I lined with the Maybelline Master Precise. And then I tight lined with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Where we go? Here it is. In Sapphire, I did my tight line and my waterline with it. This thing lasts forever. And then mascara, I used the Essence Primer, which I just bought this weekend. I do not like this primer as good as I do the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Primer. That's a pink tint. I like it much better, but I'll use that one up. I just know now it's not any better. And then I used a layer of the Lancome Defensals or Demoiselles, whatever you want to call it. And then after that, I applied a layer of the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara. So we're going to go back to the face. Okay, I'm going to apply this Elta MD sunscreen. And I'm just going to use my fingers to do it. And I'm just going to kind of pat it and rub just a little bit, not much though. This has an SPF of 41. This is for sensitive skin, which I think most of us after 40 has sensitive skin. I know that's the case for me. I mean, I had some sensitive skin when I was younger. I had acne really bad, but anyway, I think it's gotten worse. Not the acne, but the sensitivity. Okay, primer. Now I'm going to use this as Perfectionist, and I'm just going to put just a dot here, here, and here. I'm not putting it on my nose, and I'm going to use my sponge. This is a sponge from Amazon. That is in my Amazon store if you're interested. I like it as good as the Beauty Blender. It depends on what you like, but I like this one. This one will compare, I think, to the black Beauty Blender. Okay, now I'm going to use on my nose is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is a dupe for the Tatcha. I do have the Tatcha one, but for some reason I like this one better when it comes to putting it on my nose. And that's it. Okay, now I'm going to take my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten and just do a light layer across my face. I'm going to use this generic brush, Kabuki brush. It's similar to the Sigma's, anyone that's got these brushes like this. This one though is a no-name, and I'm just going to spread it across my face. This color is Fair. I think you need to go up a shade in these. I don't think you need to go darker because, you know, the way they're tinted. See the way they're tinted? You know, that one's gonna fall out here in a minute. But I have one about in every color except for the dark. But I bring it on down. I take it across my lips too. And this is just giving it a nice base. And of course, if you have dry skin, this may not work for you, but my skin is normal with some dry tendencies. But summer months, it's not dry at all. Okay, this is the MAC Studio Fix Powder. And, you know, if you wanted to, if you had dry skin, you could put on a heavier moisturizer than what I used. Now, this right here dries down matte, so it may be too drying for you, but there are several sunscreens out there that you could use, or you could use a BB cream that has sunscreen in it that has more of a satin finish if you wanted to, and then use the powder on top. It just depends, but this is just the way I do it because my makeup breaks easily in the summer months. Okay, I'm taking the MAC Studio Fix Powder, and this is in C4. I'm taking my powder puff. And it's already dirty because, you know, I've already tried to film this one time. And I'm just going to dot it on my face. And I may have got too much, but that's all right. I'll try to thin it down here. And this is kind of the way your grandma used to do it, probably. It's the way I remember my grandma doing it. But I just think this works in the summertime, especially if you're going to be outside. Now, you can also use the CC cream this way and put the powder on top. I recommend this powder or the Lancome Dual Finish powder. Either one of them is a great powder to layer on. Now, I'm not going to use a concealer, but of course, if you need to use a concealer, you can. I do have a vein that sticks out right there, but I can't hide it. So it's just going to have to stick out. That's all I know. This right here is another good primer if you have dry skin. This is the red raspberry seed oil. This comes from Amazon. It's in my Amazon store, and I'm not trying to get you to buy from it. I'm just telling you it's in there if you want to look at it. You can buy it every which way you want to, but it is in my Amazon store, so you can find it that way. Red raspberry seed oil, and I have been going to do a dedicated video on it, and I still may do it. But there's a lot of benefits to red raspberry seed oil, and it's never talked about. Some use it as a natural sunscreen. I'm not going to tell you to use it as a natural sunscreen, but there are some studies out there that says it will work, that it's equivalent to an SPF 20. But I'm not going to tell you to just use this. But there again, it may be a good natural sunscreen to add in addition to a mineral. And I think this right here makes a great primer for dry skin. I use it a lot. But I just didn't use it today. Because like I say, I wanted to make this a more matte look. Okay, if I feel like I've got too much on, which I really don't, but I am going to use this It Cosmetics brush just to kind of blend it in a little better. This cheek has more redness, but it may be because of the lighting too. I don't know. Okay, but we're going to go with it. Okay, now we're going to use this Natasha Denona.
I'm sorry I'm breathing so heavy, but allergies make me do this, plus I have asthma, and I apologize.
And I'm going to take this Morphe brush. This is a Morphe brush that come in a kit. It don't have a number with it. But I'm just going to dot it in, get some of the excess off it. I'm just going to run it across my cheeks here. Now, you don't want to put too much of this because, like I say, this is a glow. But this is going to give you just a little bit of a glow, and you're not going to need to use a highlighter unless you want to. That's all I'm doing there. Then I'm taking my Laura Geller, this palette here. This is a large palette. This is what it looks like. You could also use that as the bronzer, but I'm going to take my brush, the same brush, and I'm going to dot it in the peachy corally color there. And just use that as a blush. And this blush is great on tan skin. If you self-tan, it's awesome. I'm going to run just a little bit up here. Not much though. And that's all I'm going to do. If you wanted to highlight, you could of course use this right here as a little highlight. It's not very shimmery. I'll take this Real Techniques brush and just run it right here. Yeah, it's showing there in the light. So it's a little more than what I thought. But anyway, we're just going to go with it. I am going to take this brush right here though and kind of blend it a little bit more. So see? Ain't got the lips on though yet. And now what I'm going to take is I'm going to take this. This is the Christian Audette LisaLisaD1 collab. I'll put the link down below to where you can buy this. I think it's getting ready to be restocked. She said for the last time, but I'm hoping she comes out with another collab. I want one with more pink, more mauve. I'm putting this all over my lips because I'm not one for real matte lips. I don't like the corpse look on me. Okay, I'm going to use Summer Nights. I'll show you the other one just a minute. And this is what this one looks like. And I'm just gonna put it on my lips there. It just adds a little color. Now the other one is Golden Tiger. It's too golden for me. Plus, it does not give me enough color. I need color. because I don't have big voluptuous lips. Mine are just naturally fading away. So that's the look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for stopping by and seeing me. And thank you again to all my new subscribers. And for those of you who's been with me from the beginning, I truly appreciate you. Please click the thumbs up to like this video, share it with your friends, and please don't forget to comment. You don't even have to say, you know, you can just say hello or just put an emoji. I just enjoy knowing who's here and watching. So thank you again so much. Have a great day. Bye.